Okay, so let me share my screen first. Okay, can you guys see my screen? If can you type Y? Can you, if you can see my screen, can you type Y? Y. Oh, can. Okay. So everybody can see my screen, right? Okay, thanks for the response. So today I'm going to share my little bit of journey towards platinum ships. Okay, so first of all, I would like to send my gratitude to all my leaders lah. Okay, all above, which is Jinyi, just now the MC Sapphire, founder Sapphire, Alvin Ice and Wani. Okay, and then Akit and Hui Xin, okay, founder Sapphire, as well as Mr. Lee and his wife Kelly, okay, founder Severin, okay. So can give them a 666 to send all my gratitudes to all our leaders, okay. Without them, we couldn't have this kind of environment, and I definitely couldn't success, okay, without their guidance. So here's a little bit intro about myself. So my name is Vincent. Okay, so basically, as Alvin introductions, I'm a full-time property leader in KL, and then I'm also building this business through my part-time. Okay, so here's a little bit from my about myself lah, because I'm actually from Penang. Okay, so here's an interesting part. You see, every huge success, right? I didn't mean that platinum ship is a big success, but every milestone, right? They always started from a pinpoint, which is a beginning. So where is my journey begins? Okay, this is when I share, I also feel like this is a quite interesting story for myself lah. Okay, it begins from one beautiful evening, because I was invited to hang out with my best friend with a smart outfits. By the time I was kind of shocked, because usually we hang out, as you know, in Malaysian style, it's all like yam cha, wearing short and slippers, right? But that time he remarks me to wear like long like a shirt and then long pant with jeans, and then with covered shoes as well. So I was kind of shocked. I thought we are going to a cinema or a restaurant or something. Okay, because during that time I was studying in that college, right? I have plenty of spare time, so I can actually chill and hang out, right? But you know, at the end, where I got to this hall, okay, in Penang, which is Equatorial Hotel. By the time, okay, by this time, because of COVID season, that hotel also bankrupt already, also closure already due to the COVID season. So you can see this COVID impact a lot of industry. But during that time, right, this night is a very impactful night of my life, which is one of the turning point, because by that time, when I attended this diamond recognition night, right, I totally understand nothing about what they are saying. But all I see is a pair of Malay husband and wife. They got recognized because of their achievement. And I can say what I saw during the recognition night, right, is kind of remarkable. I always will remember. It's because when they say, how are you? How is your day? There's three different kind of language responded from the audience, which is kababai, and then 很好, and then at the end is a Tamil. I don't know how to say lah. Okay, all these three big audience, right? They responded from below the stage up to the speakers downstairs. So I can see, wow, how can they be so energetic and become so responsive? You see, when we attended company event, right? Usually the boss asks you, how are you? All the audience will become quiet, because nobody is feeling good by working for their boss, right? Okay, so at the time after this event, I went through, I believe that all of you guys have been through about the OPP plan that are introduced by your upline. So I was very remarkable about this page lah, whereby I sign up this business, is because I saw, if you have an option to work 3 to 5 years and then you can enjoy the rest of your life, it is a very good deal, right? So rather than traditionally you would need to work at least 30 to 50 years and then you only can enjoy the rest of your life. So this is what I chose. I chose the first one. I believe most of you guys also chose the first one, right? If we are smart enough, because nobody's want to work forever for their boss, and then they want to enjoy freedom. I believe as a normal human nature, freedom is everything, right? So at the first beginning, I joined this business is not because of money, okay? Because by that time, all the OPP plan, right, that my upline shared to me, none of it I understand, okay? I only can understand this page, okay? So by that time, I just have an open-minded. I joined this business is because of these two things: develop myself and socialize. Because I'm quite an introvert person. During my university time and college, I didn't join any extra curriculum. I only play some sports and then I go back and sleep. Okay, so by the time I feel that in the future, if I want to work in this if I graduated, right, I think that network is very important for my business and personal as well. So I joined Amway business because of these two things. Okay, so first of all, if you want to explore in a business, right, okay, what you should do, okay, what should I do, right? My mentality is very simple. If I want to understand about this business, I have to get myself like get into the environment so I can actually see what is going on in this business and how they actually success and operate this business, right? Rather than just simply heard about other people comment. So I explore, I give myself a chance because I understand, I have read a quote about this. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you are not sure you can do it, okay, say yes, and then you learn how to do it later, right? You see, I'm very agree about this quote. Is because by my life, right, I've met every time I met an opportunity, I'll definitely say yes, because I think in our life, right, if a normal people, I believe every people have a same chances to meet different kind of opportunity in their life. But what is the attitude and mindset when you face the opportunity? Are you like being close-minded? This one must be rookie one. I must be waste of my time, right? Everything we talk about, oh, how much can I earn, or how much what I can get. But before that, we never thought about how much we can put in our effort, right? We always talk about reward, but actually, do we think about self-development first, right? So this is what my mindset thing lah. Okay, so in this business, right, throughout this entire career in Amway business, I think that this is one of another impactful thing that give me a very huge impact for my mindset and also a turning point. It's all about ESBI quadrant. Okay, if you today you don't understand about this cash flow quadrant and you don't know who is Robert Kiyosaki, okay, please do ask your upline, or you can find this book and read about this, okay? Because this ESBI, it has summarized out all the earning money method in the world and which quadrant you are currently positioned in and what's your end goal, right? And which quadrant you want to be at the end. Okay, so I believe everyone most of you guys are builders over here, right? So you guys must be know about 9044. Okay, yeah, if your upline has went through it with you about the builder list. Okay, so this is a very beginning for all the builders over here. If we want to expand Amway business over here, first thing our goal is to achieve 9044. Okay, so what I did, I do the same thing as what my upline told me. Okay, Vincent, after you join, you have to complete your 9044. So I didn't think much. I just do it. Okay, I sign all the people as much as you can. Okay, and you can see all the people over here, right? Is none of them are my friend. It's all strangers. I sign them through WeChat people nearby and some social media apps, because by that time we don't know what kind of way I can approach, because my friend, everything, they also rejected me. Okay, so this is all I sign. But do you think that at the end, did they develop in this business with me? If you think they will develop this business with me, can you type 1? Or you think that all of them will reject me? You can type 2. What will you think? after I sign all these people. Okay. One. Okay. You believe that, okay, some people, they believe that, hey, oh, Vincent, you already accomplished your 9044. Then must be a lot of people develop in this business, right? Yes. Okay. But in the end, none of them stay in this business. Okay. So you can see my beginning, right, is kind of a struggle as well. You say, okay, and my leader Alvin said, tell me, oh, if you accomplish 9044, definitely your change pin to 12%. But in the end, none of them stay in this business. You definitely, I was very disappointed, right? Because none of them stay. Okay, so do you think I give up or should I try again? Okay, so most of people, right, until here, mostly they'll give up. But for my mindset, I'll say that, since I didn't lost anything, I just lost my time only, right? But at the end, I already grow my ability, my skill set, my communication skill. Everything has been keep on improving, just that the result we couldn't control. Okay, if you are a new person who are developing this business, I have an advice for you. If today you have give 100% or even 200% of your effort in doing what you are doing, but at the end the result didn't meet your expectation, don't give up, because you couldn't control the end goal. You only can control your personal effort. Okay, so don't focus on the thing that is out of your control. Focus on the thing that you can improve, that you can actually do. Okay, at the end, if they rejected you, doesn't matter what reaction they gave you, don't think too much about it. Just leave it over there and then keep going, because don't let other people rejections or their response to affect your emotion, and don't let your emotion to control you. You have to control emotion, right? So I didn't let them to control and affect my emotion and mentality. So that's why I never give up. So because winner never quit and quitters never win, right? So the only failure is giving up. Do you agree? Because if you give up, you got nothing, right? So I didn't give up. I keep on going. Okay. At the end, I also back to my basic, because I already know how is Amway business work and how actually I need to improve by follow up, by doing a lot of lesson 2 to make them stay and they can saw this business value. Okay, so I learned some of this thing. Okay, so I keep going. You can see, even though my hair has become longer and longer, right? So I keep on going. It doesn't matter Indian or Malay or house-beating or stranger or my downline parents, or I just do whatever I can. Doesn't matter about the demo, the OPP, just do it. Don't think too much, okay? Because this is an entrepreneurship, okay? You think it's hard, you see it's very hard, but I very enjoy in this, all the ups and downs, right? Because this is an entrepreneurship, right? So you have to enjoy. Everything start from yourself, okay? I also keep trying and learning, okay? Because as I said, I'm an introvert, right? Usually, you know, my at the beginning, okay, because this is also one of my best friend lah, who is also developing in this business. We are actually table mate in secondary school. You can actually ask Yapi how introvert I am during my high school. I'm just a student who always sitting at the back end of the corner in the classroom, and I didn't say anything or voice anything. I'm not hyperactive or so on. I'm just a quiet person, just like you. Okay, I have no experience. I doesn't have any advantage than every one of you over here. Just a normal single guy. Okay, but when opportunity comes, I seize the opportunity. You see, when house meeting, they give me a chance to make a presentations. Okay, I try. Okay, maybe the first time I'm not very good, but I try. Just like today, Alvin give me an opportunity to present for you guys, but maybe my presentation is not that good, but I also try. Because you never try, you never know how far you can go, right? So it all began from myself. Even you know, I'm so nervous, right, to talking in front all of this guy. I don't know how to control a big event. I don't know how to become an MC, but I also try. I don't know how to host a cash flow game. I also try. Okay, everything is about keep on trying, because you try, you either win or you either learn, right? So don't take failure too seriously. Failure just let you to grow. Okay, it won't kill you, right? Okay, so don't take it too serious. Some people, oh, when it fails and then they said emo and then cannot lah, this one cannot lah. But another, when you have a growth mindset, when failure, I come again. When failure, I come back stronger. When failure, I make it happen. Okay, so this is also another good story about my entrepreneurships. You see, when we online sign up a new JB partners and we turn up at JB a week later for business expansions, we direct organize a home party. Even those me and my partner, we also don't know how to do, we just bring our pressure cooker and then go to her house and then stay over at the house and do all this thing. And we go to visit Amway JB. You know how fun is it? You think that it's tiring, but I'm very enjoying about this because I have been through all this progress and it's really fun. And even though installing a eSpring, I also have no idea how to install. It's just simple. And then I just ask my upline. My upline also asked me, or you suddenly go find on YouTube. I go watch on YouTube, search, and then see the tutorial, and then direct, I install the next day. So everything is just keep trying. Okay, so we keep going for more and more. Don't think too much, just do it. When you think too much, all the things that you thought about in your mind is all problem. Okay, but when you actually take actions and you really do it by your best, you will definitely get the answer you want. Okay, so you see, slowly in our KL team, and then slowly go big and bigger again. This is also one of my partner in KL. Okay, and then some of them in Penang and some of them in JB. And by that time, we didn't have this kind of online platform. So all we do is all offline. Okay, we need to travel through LRT from station to station and taking Grab car and buses to reach our destination point. By the time if we want to attend to a meeting, we need to spend at least 10 to 20 ringgit for all the transportation fee. Plus all those yum cha, beverage, F&B, it will cost roughly around 30 to 40 ringgit one day. So that's how tough it is when we are really doing through offline. But later I'll share with you how we can actually build this through online. Okay, so more and more. Okay, until I believe that this is also one of the most remarkable day for all of us, because even our parents or grandparents, they never experienced this kind of lockdown before, right? When they announced on 18th of March 2020. So so by that time, most of people, they definitely panic. Where there's a will, there's a way, right? So you see, a lot of people, they got panic, right, during the lockdown period. But before you're panicking about, can you look at these two diagrams? Okay, which orange circle do you think is bigger? Okay, over this, do you think left or right? If right, you type R. If you left, you type L. Which orange circle you feel is bigger? Okay, some people respond R. Okay, R, right? Okay, but actually, these two orange circles are the same size. It's because when this blue circle, you put it big, the orange circle, it becomes small. So today is just like the same thing. If today your obstacles, your challenges, your downturn, everything, you focus on your downturn, you wouldn't focus, your goal will be seem smaller. But if today, if I focus on my goal, which is the orange circle, my obstacle is become smaller, right? So focus on the right thing, because focus need energy. If you focus on the wrong thing, it will drain your energy. Okay, remember, positive vibes only. Okay, so what we do, we just directly switch through online. Okay, you remember, every time if you face the challenges or any obstacles, right, just think about what you can do right now. Don't just sit there and do nothing. Because if you do nothing, your life wouldn't change. There's nothing would change. So you have to think and do something and make some changes. Okay. So by the time I switched to online expansions, and by after the lockdown, right, it affected my main job a lot because I'm a property agent, right? I need to go to showroom and bring client to see houses and houses. But today, since the lockdown, we couldn't go out. So how did client going to buy houses through online? Because they are not comfortable by buying a 500,000, 600,000 property by just looking a virtual tour. So definitely I have to switch. So by that time, I decided I need to do some breakthrough. So I go for online expansions. You see, all this thing is just a journey. Just keep going, okay? And keep going and just meeting and meeting. Utilize what you can do, okay? All these platforms are free, okay? Even you just need a laptop and a Wi-Fi, nothing else. You don't need to change clothes. You can see even my clothes are broken. And even though I don't need to change clothes, I don't need to set my hair, I don't need to pay for bus tickets, I don't need to pay for annual transportations or petrol. But I can just sit at home, open my laptop, and run my business. This is the current business market trend. If you don't change, you'll be disqualified in this market industry, right? Every people currently are running their business through online and online. It has been locked down more than a year. Are you still afraid of talking towards video cam? Or are you still afraid of making appointment through online? Are you still afraid of closing deal through WhatsApp or making appointments? You have to break through it, because this has become a new norms, where everybody connected through social media, through online networking platform, right? So you have to get yourself into it, or else you'll be disqualified. Okay, in the terms of disqualified, you earn nothing. Okay, so keep going on more and more. When the lockdown, EMCO, FMCO, doesn't matter what MCO lah, just keep doing. Just don't think that MCO will affect your life. It wouldn't affect your life. Your mind is controlling your life. If you think that the MCO will affect your life, definitely it will affect your life. But if today MCO comes, oh, I think, okay, online is a big opportunity, so I start this business. So your mind will tell you, go for online business. Everything is controlled by your mind. Don't let yourself fail. It's because even though today your success or your failure is all about your mentality. Okay, today you think you can't, definitely you couldn't break through. Today, if you think you can, I can make it, definitely you'll find a bunch of ways. Okay, you have to believe one thing: solution is always more than problems. Okay, there's tons of solutions in the world, just a matter of your mindset. Okay, so master a basic and keep repeat and repeat again. Learn, teach, and duplicate. You see, once you master a basic skill, 3S and 1M, just keep on doing. Skill fast and big. Keep on repeating and repeating and repeating again. Because today you are not working for a boss, you are working for yourself. You are building for your own future. You are building your own business, right? So you don't need to nego about your effort, because today everything you do is all about for your own future. If today you're offered by a partnership opportunity from these two companies, okay, with same requirements, which would you pick? Right or left? If right, you type R. If left, you type L. Which would you pick? Right or left? If today you are offered these two of partnership opportunity. Right. Okay. Right. R. Okay. So R. Okay. Can. So why will you pick R? It's because of the brand name, right? Is it because of the system, right? It's because of the brand, right? Same to today. Company platform and operation system is very important, especially when you are expanding your business through online market. So remember about these two things. Choose the right platform and the right operation system. Because I've been doing about my property business, right? My company is not good at doing a good operation system, for example, like SOP. So if you don't have a SOP, everything will be very kelam kabut. It'll be very very confusing. You don't know where to start. What should I do? And what's the guideline? And how should I achieve it? Okay, so you will drag down all your activities. So operation system is very important. Same go to I very honor that I'm in excellent CVI, because eCVI is a world-class system platform that help us to generate our business, right? To scale up our business very quickly. So leverage, okay? Don't use all your effort. You have to know about how to leverage your business, how to leverage your time, how to leverage your effort. You see, if today you are running a traditional business by yourself, how many hours you have? You only have 24 hours. But today in Amway business, if you have a team of 100 people, 100 ABOs in your team, how many hours you have a day? You have 2,400 hours to venture into the market. So your people is the key point in this Amway business of your success. Okay, so you have to keep on sponsoring, as well as you have to leverage and plug in your team into the system, right? Because today, if you have one ABO, you can duplicate and guide him by yourself. But today, if you have 10, 100, 1,000 ABO, how are you going to teach them one by one? Everything is about system, right? Leveraging. Okay, wait. But before that, why are you here? Here's an interesting question. Why are you here, right? What's your why? Have you ever thought about this thing, right? Every time, maybe your upline or your leader, they will ask you, what's your why and wait? But do you actually seriously think about these questions in your life? Or you are just thinking because of your leader asks you to think? This is very important. If you don't know your why, you have no point. You don't have a directions. When you face challenges and obstacles, you'll easily give up and quit. So what's your purpose? What's your life purpose? What's your business purpose? And why are you doing this? Ask yourself, think about this. Okay, remember this. Why I'm asking you about this is because most people, they don't follow what you do. They follow why you do, right? Okay, so when the why is big enough, you'll find your how. Okay, so this is how entrepreneurship works. You see, entrepreneurs, they only have a mentor. Usually entrepreneur, they have mentor, but they don't really have a teacher. There's no a guidebook, right, that teach you entrepreneurship, what you should do step by step to success. There's none of these rules and principle. Everything is about finding ways and keep on trying, failing, trying. But what keeps you on your progress on failing and trying is because of your why. You know why you are doing this. You have a purpose behind. You won't be lost, when you face a bunch of challenges and obstacles, because you see, when my teams, I sign up 20 people and all those people, they didn't want to build this business. How? But I think about, okay, my actual why is because I want to achieve my financial freedom. I want to spend more time with my family. So definitely I'll finding another way and keep going and keep trying. Doesn't matter, they don't want, next. Because there's a lot of people in this market, right? So if you are running, you see, you have to differentiate these two things, interest and value. Okay. If ordinary people, they will talk about, I'm not interested sorry I don't like do sales I don't like this, I don't like that. It's all about their interest, right? But what entrepreneurs they think when they look into a business opportunity, they look about value, right? Even investor, they look about value. Okay, what kind of value that you can generate to the communities? What kind of value that you can generate to your teams or your members? And today, what kind of value I can bring to you, right? Today, how does people and people connect? Everything is because of value exchanging, information exchanging, right? Or else you wouldn't spend a lot of time by sitting over here listening to me by giving this kind of speech, right? Because everything connected by value, Okay, so value is more important than interest. Okay, so this business model is actually a 1+1 business model, right? I believe your even though your upline also have thought have shared this about you. Amway is a part-time business. It's not a full-time business unless you already achieved maybe a diamond and above or already achieve your life goals. So even though myself, I'm also running this part-time. I understand most of you have your full-time job. Your schedule must be very packed. How I'm going to do this Amway business, and actually, how can I build up this business quickly, right? This business, right? You doesn't need spend a lot of time. It just takes you 3 to 5 years. Okay, 3 to 5 years of discipline and hard work. Okay, and then you can enjoy your freedom forever. Remember this. Today, no matter how tough you are running in this business, don't give up. Being consistent to yourself, being disciplined to yourself, give yourself at least 3 to 5 years of time. And actually, if you are really serious in building this business, you'll see your life will be different with your peers and friends 5 years later. So I'm very gratitude that actually I really preserve until today lah. Okay, so you can see this is also part of my full-time jobs. Okay, even though in my full-time job I also try my best to achieve a top-notch performance. Okay, I didn't give myself any excuses. You can see by December 2020, I achieved both of my targets. Okay, over here I've achieved around 9 million of personal sales, plus I've qualified for the 21% as well. Okay, it's all about your disciplines, your time management, and everything. You see, what's the fair thing? What's the most fair thing that the God gave to us? Doesn't matter today you are Bill Gates, you are Elon Musk, or you are just a city or anybody on the road. We have a same equal 24 hours of time, right? But with this 24 hours of time, why some people they can be extraordinary? Why some people they can be a huge superstar or a very multi-millionaire or billionaire? It's just about their time management, their discipline, right? So today, it doesn't matter how many jobs you are taking. If you are disciplined enough, if you are desire enough, you can make it both and great, right? Believe in yourself and being disciplined. Okay, so definitely you will ask, Vincent, won't you be tired or stressed in achieving both career goals? Or why do you want to sacrifice all of your time, entertainments, and working so hard for it? Yeah, definitely I will be tired. Okay, definitely I'll be sometimes I'll be feel stressful, and sometimes I do feel want to quit, right? But pick your pain. Today, you want to self-discipline or you want to have a self-regrets. Maybe 3 years, 5 years, 10 years later, by the time I should have built my Amway business, or else today I will become how, or else this and that. Okay, don't tell this kind of fairy tale story to your next generations. It will be a lifetime joke. Okay, so being self-disciplined to yourself, you can be a life changer for your future generations and your whole life. Okay, just a matter of your discipline. Okay, just a matter of your 5 to 10 years of hard work. Okay, you see, most of us today are 20 something, right? You see, if you don't work very hard in between age of 20 to 30, the rest of the time, the rest of your life will be gone and miserable, because you only have super energetic, super effort and a lot of time during this age, this decade. Okay, pick the right platform, find the value that you want, find what's your why, and just all out. Don't think too much. 10 years later, you will thank you to yourself, not me, not your upline. It's about yourself, your decision, your choice, your effort. Okay, so Okay, so this is the ESBI quadrant that I would like to share with all of you guys, because this has been a life changing for me. Okay, after I understand about these 4 quadrants. Okay, I think that ESBI, you guys, some of you know about this, right? Okay, if you don't know about this, let me share a very simple concept to you. Today, there's 4 types of income generator in this world. Okay, it have been separated into these 4 quadrants. One is E, which is so-called employee. Okay, if you stop working, you don't have any income, right? Because actually they are paying for you. It's not for your effort. They are paying for you is because of your time. Okay, so stop working and 0 income. This is self-employed. Self-employed are sort like a lawyer, a professional, a doctor, an engineer, a chartered accountant, or for example, like me, I'm also fall under self-employed, because the more you do, the more you gain. The less you do, the less you gain. If you do nothing, you gain nothing. Okay, so both of them still under active income. But for business, how does business work? If you are stopped working, why does the income still growing? It's because business, they leverage through system. They leverage through system and network. So this is how business work. You see McDonald's, Microsoft, Tesla, everything is about the business network and the system, right? And then the last thing is about investment. If today you know how to invest, that's great. But you couldn't stop as well, because unless you know how to manage the risk, okay, risk management is very important in investment. If today you don't know how to manage your risk, for example, my friend, he just invested in Bitcoin and suddenly the Bitcoin crash, everything just gone within a night, right? So you have to have this kind of mentality game, and you couldn't be too much greedy, and it's also an emotional game, right? So B and I is fall under passive income category, while being E and S is fall under active income category. Okay, so today you must be very clear which quadrant you are currently in on your full-time job. If your full-time job is in between E and S, then you need to find another quadrant as your backup, which is under passive income category, right? If today you don't have a passive income as a backup plan, you're going to work until you die. I believe about this. Okay, so today I'm a property agent, so I'm fall under self-employed. Okay, so if I stop working, I have 0 income. So that's why I find another backup plan, okay, in building my Amway business, because in the future, if I stop working, the income's still growing, right? So you have to be very clear about your current position and what's your backup plan and what your backup plan can generate for you, even though you are not working. Okay, so if you don't find a way to make money while asleep, you'll work until you die. This is not quoted by me. It's quoted by a world top-notch investor, a multi-billionaire, Warren Buffett, right? So you have to find a way to make money while asleep. Even though today you're sleeping, the PV is still generating. So that's a very facts that are very true facts to you. Even though today you're working in Amway business, if your Amway business still couldn't generate you passive income, then you have to work further, harder in building your business, right? Even though today you are in Amway business, doesn't mean that you have passive income, but you have to really seriously build it, and then until it really generates you passive income. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Okay, so even though you are on the right platform, you still need to work hard for it until it really generates you passive income. Okay, so you can see here is a little bit of my testimonial, okay, about around 5 figure. So you also can do it, okay, because this year and we have Core Plus, additional 50% of bonus on your monthly income if you achieve BBI, right? So if you don't know what is BBI, ask your upline, ask your leader, okay? So I believe that a lot of people are jobless or getting unpaid, and during this kind of COVID season, right? And they couldn't even find another job. So if today you have this business opportunity in your hand, ask your upline how to do it. ask more, explore more. You wouldn't rugi one. Okay, so once you know how to create a passive income stream, the next step is to scale it big and fast. Scale, just scaling only. You're just doing the same thing but repetitive in a huge figure. Okay, so you see, maybe a lot of people, oh, very good law, your life 10 of 4 to 5 figure monthly. But let me ask you, you can see my pride, but can you see my downside, like all these rejections? I have been through all this progress, like ups and down, roller coaster ride, come and goes. Okay, originally one buy, and then later they don't want buy, they rejected you, right? They originally they tell you, oh, Vincent, I will come meeting later, and then the next day, okay, they block your number. All these things, can you went through all these things, all those rejections, up and down, come and go? If you can gone through all these things, definitely you will succeed. But remember, number is a key. Today you don't have to very professional to run this business. You just need to learn the basic, master the basic, and keep on repeating. It's about repetitive game. Okay, or else if you don't want to build your passive income stream, then you have to sacrifice more of your time and energy to earn money. You see, if today you're still earning passive income, if you have low commitment, you're still in the rat race. If you have high commitment, you also under a rat race because you couldn't stop. Your commitment every month, okay, you have to pay 10,000, you have to pay. Okay, you earn 12,000, your commitment 10,000, every month you have to pay. If one day this 12,000, for example, COVID, or for example, I've stopped working, I no more this kind of income, how? No more active income. Then my commitment will be a burden for me, right? So I'll be stressful as well in terms of mentality. Okay, so you have to build a passive income stream if you want to peace of mind. Okay, so today here's an interesting questions lah. Okay, a lot of people, I believe that you have been employed before, so am I. Okay, so what is the actual definitions of salary? Have you really understand about this before? Salary, why does your boss pay you salary? Is because you are working hard enough or what, right? Salary is just like, oh, I'm working for a boss and then they pay me salary, right? But today, salary, it is used to buy your time. Okay, in the mean way, it is used to buy your life, right? So you think about this. Why? Today, if I stop working, I don't have salary. But today, if I work, I go to a punch card, I have salary. It's just matter the salary is used to buy your time and your life. So seriously, think about this. Okay. You see, if today you earn 60 ringgit per hour, this is considered a very good income pay, you know. If 1 month, roughly around 9,600. If one day you work around 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours lah. Okay, you see, if you earn 60 ringgit per hour active income, that new iPhone isn't 6,000 ringgit. It's 100 hours of your life. You work 100 hours just to pay that iPhone. Okay, the new car isn't 1,500 a month. It's 25 hours every month of your life. Okay, 25 hours. That new house isn't 3,000 per month. It's 50 hours every month of your life. So today, everything you got, you are not exchanging by your effort, it's exchanging by your life time, right? But with Amway passive income, you can use 0 hour to buy everything in your life because you're no longer working. You have no boss day. You are the boss. So see how important it is. You work hard in the right platform for once in a lifetime. Once you success, you pay everything by 0 hours. Okay, so you will know how much money you have, but you'll never know how much time you have, right? I believe you can see during this kind of pandemic, right? A lot of people, their life has actually unfortunately have passed away due to the COVID, and a lot of people are taking off their life, even suicide, because of they don't know how, they don't know how what will happen next day, and they couldn't make their ends meet, right? So you'll never know how much time you have if you didn't work very hard for yourself. Okay, time is much more important. Today in Amway business, you are not just buying back, gaining back your money, you are actually gaining back your time for yourself, and most importantly, your parents' time, right? Maybe the because this is very hit hard for myself, because currently I'm locking down myself in KL, and I couldn't really go back to Penang and accompany my families. Everything we can just only FaceTime, but I couldn't really accompany them at there by myself. Even though I want to go back, also can't. So you can see, but every time I go back, right, I saw their face, there's extra wrinkles, they feel lonely, and then they are getting, sometimes when we left back, coming back to KL, I can see their sad face and everything. So you have to think about your parents, right? Because they don't have much time. You have to spend a lot of time by accompanying with them, okay? Because we are energetic, we have a lot of time, but doesn't mean that our parents have a lot of time, right? And our grandparents, okay? So think about this. If you can commit 8 to 10 hours per day for a company, why can't you commit 2 to 3 hours per day in building your own future? You know, this is not doing for your upline. It's not doing for anybody. It's doing for yourself. And why are you still negotiating? Oh, this one I can't, the meeting I can't attend, this one I can't do, the demo appointment delay next time, this one next month, my goal next year. You are just dragging your own life. Okay, life is meant to live, not to work. So why don't you finish it as soon as possible, right? If you can do it in 3 months, why you want to take 1 year? If you can do, you can achieve DD in 1.5 years, why you want to take 5 to 10 years, right? Think about this. Sekaligus is much better than you keep on dragging, because dragging doesn't only drains your time, it also drains your energy and mentality, right? So take it seriously, just sekaligus only. One time you settle it, enjoy the rest. So if today you have 10,000 to 30,000 monthly without working, what would you do? If you success in Amway, right? You see our Alvin life, so shocked. Drive Mercedes, go dabao, and then every day at home, accompany his corgi, happy, so happy, fun. Okay, so this is a lifetime. You don't have to be so burdened and keep on worrying about, or when will this year have bonus? Will this year have increment on my company? You don't have to worry about all these things, because in Amway, all the bonus income is based on their effort. Okay, even though that day I saw Alvin, they share a Malay person, right? Which that kind of later you can go find his Facebook page. Okay, in that kind of environment, he can achieve emerald in 1 year from 21%. His income bonus just for Core Plus 200,000 something in 1 year. So it's not about you can or not, it's just about how bad you want. Okay, so what would you do? If you have this income, I can share with you one word that cover entire thing: peacefulness. You won't have any trouble, you won't have any problem. Okay, as well as this, this is one of my most remarkable photos that I've taken on Western Australia while my brothers and my mother just sitting over here. Do you think that by that time I'm taking this photo, will you think that, oh, that guy rejected me, I very sad? Oh, that guy, he quitted Amway business, I very down. Do you think that I will think about this thing, or I will just enjoy over here and there's blank in my mind? I have nothing problem to worry about, because freedom is everything. Peacefulness is everything that you want in your life. Our end goal as human being, peaceful and peaceful. And then the one more thing is peace of mind lah. Peace of mind. Okay. So it's true that money can't buy happiness. A lot of people will tell me this, oh, you have money or you can't buy happiness. But in fact, it can solve you a lot of problem and enjoy different kind of life experience. Okay. Money definitely couldn't buy you happiness, but it can solve you a lot of problem and give you a lot of life experience. Okay. Today, when you wake up, you brush your teeth, the toothpaste also need money. The water need money. The utility bill, that Wi-Fi, the laptop, the phone you are using right now, everything is money. Money exchange. So don't tell me that money is not important, because money, it can solve you a lot of problem. When you don't have problem, you have happiness, right? So today you just need to focus on one thing that gives you everything. What is the one thing over here, which is the Amway business you have right now? If you don't have any other tools, just don't think too much or find any excuse or any other plan B for yourself. Just focus on one thing that gives you everything. Okay, give yourself 6 months of time if you are really serious about changing your life. You can see COVID season, the whole pandemic lockdown has been 1.5 years, and what kind of changes you have made in your life. What kind of milestone that you have already accomplished. If you have not start today, it's not late. You can start today. Maybe 6 months later, you'll be the next speaker sharing over here, and I'll be at the downstairs listening to a story, right? So if you're serious about changing your life, just do something consistently for 6 months. 6 months, not 6 years, just 6 months. Okay, turn your habits into your lifestyle. Okay, so I guarantee you'll see result. If you give up, you don't want it bad enough. And this is your life. And everything is made by your choice. You choose it, you have to bear the consequences. Okay, so that's all for my sharing today. Last but not least, think big and start now. It's not too late yet. Start now, just now. Okay, and then if you are starting now, just scale it fast, because passive income isn't a goal, it's a necessity. It's no longer a goal, it's a necessity. Okay, so that's all for my sharing today. So hope I can give some of value and some of the new stuff that you can learn today lah. Okay, so that's all for my sharing today, and then I'll pass back to MC Alvin